Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We're into our first rainy season now, so let's go around and see what people have to talk to in all this rain. There's Dis. Dis has something to say. He's probably mad at us for being all mean to him. Tang is probably mad at us too. We utterly failed at finding out where Dis goes. So my guess is that storyline is about to have some big repercussions. It's pouring rain and everyone's trying to stay dry under the grass roof palapus. Everyone except Dis. Off in the distance, over at the wall near the sports ball field, he's definitely skulking. Quietly follow him, tell someone, or just ignore him. So I have this headcanon, I guess, that my Solana is not a big fan of Dis. I would feel really bad as the player ignoring him, but I think I can justify telling someone as tattling on him. That would probably piss him off. So I think my character is, first of all, a goody two-shoes who doesn't like to see anyone doing anything wrong. And yeah, she's probably a snitch. So if she's gonna do anything to the guy she doesn't like, it would probably be snitch on him. Tell someone. Yes, we got 5 loyalty and +1 persuasion. Nice, that's one we were working on. You tell Security Chief Rhett that you saw Dis up to no good behind the garrison. He's too distracted trying to put buckets under various leaks in the roof to pay you much attention. Thank you, Solana. I'll check it out later, he says, waving you off. If there's a danger to the colony, one of the lookouts will catch it. Uh-oh. You're not so sure. You know Dis. He's very good at hiding when he doesn't want to be found. The adults do not seem too concerned. That feels like a problem. Hey Tang, what's up? Tangent is watching a construction crew build scaffolding for the new engineering pavilion. They're using mushwood, which is so light that one person can easily lift a 10-meter long pole and stack it into place. What's the gravity like on this planet? Is it Earth-like? I would assume it's Earth-like, which is probably what makes it suitable for colonization. She points towards them. Human beings are so great, don't you think? Before we landed, this is all just dirty jungle. Now, it's civilization. I've been learning about adaptability in writing in biology class. The books say it's what sets us apart from the animals. Like, we don't need fur because we can make warm clothes, and if it's too hot, we can make air conditioners instead. I feel like we're friends with Tang. Biology, we're building up biology, but we don't know quite enough. Maybe the animals have neat adaptations. Tangent rolls her eyes at you. Maybe, but even if they do, I haven't seen any sign of intelligent life here. It's just those big dumb xenofauna. Some animals here are smart and friendly. Tang looks skeptical. They're still animals, Solana. Maybe they're just pretending to be nice so you'll feed them. You're lucky it didn't eat you. She folds her arms. Dorb's moth look cute, but one can eat through a bag of rice in less than 30 minutes. Even an herbivore can be dangerous here. It doesn't have to want to eat you to be able to hurt you. Together, you watch as the foreman puts the blueprints for the scaffolding onto the floating screen of her holopalm and raises it to the scaffolding to check their progress. I'd like to see an alien do that, Tang says primly. Humans look defenseless and weak, but we're the strongest species in the galaxy. Who else can literally bend reality to their will? Not a stupid alien, that's for sure. She puts one finger to her chin. I'm living proof that humanity is greater than our biology, she says. All of us are, really, with our genetic enhancements. We're the next step in humanity's evolution from gray ape to galactic superspecies. I like Tang. She's cool. I don't think that this human supremacy is a very healthy attitude to have towards the animals, alien or otherwise, around you. But she's very smart. I like that in a character. Especially a child character. She is wise beyond her years. Let's check my stats. I don't have above 20 in anything besides empathy, so I can't really beat any stat challenges with the characters because empathy was Tammy's stat. Hey, Dad. Oh, I can't help Dad with the animals. He also has a stat challenge. Does Mom have a stat challenge, or does she just tell us what's going around? Oh, she says different stuff. We're doing our best, she says, but it hasn't been easy. I just hope the potatoes and corn can handle the weather here, she says, glancing up at the sky. I hear it rains like hell this time of year. You're growing fast, Solana, but you're still too young for real farming. Instead, well, there's a lot of soil that needs to be hauled. Okay. So I'm guessing that a lot of these have season-specific flavor text, but until the year changes, I doubt there's going to be anything new in any of these. Okay, so it's probably the same options as ever. Hauling dirt, earning some money and organization skills, resting, we don't need to rest. Our stress is pretty low. Studying and sports. We'll study as ever. Study life sciences. I'd love to increase my friendship quotient, or whatever you call it, with Tang. Getting some more persuasion would be good as well, but that's pretty high, and we got that from an event just now, so let's study life sciences. We each pick a native Rotundan keystone species and prepare an hour-long presentation to the class. You pick the float cow. Cal is excited. He was going to choose the float cow too. You end up working together in a slightly longer presentation, which gives Cal time to describe in gory detail all of the float cow's births he's attended. The class is fascinated. Alright. Challenge time. Alright. We're gonna do this. 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 Heck yeah. Yeah. We can make a 0 into a 1 with this card. And then heck yeah. Flush of 4. 4 of a kind. Nice. Win. I'm doing really well at these challenges so far, must say. I'm gonna be so smart. Biology. We're doing pretty well in biology. Our reasoning is still only 4. Sucks that we only get 1 reasoning from this event. A little stress and some friendship with Tang. You're having a terrifying, familiar dream. A monster crashing through the walls. Unfathomably large, every part of it wriggling and moving and searching for something. It tramples through the colony as you watch helplessly. Time shifts to the wreckage of your home. You're picking through it, looking for something. Tears streaking down your dust-covered face as you lift heavy pieces of debris, searching. A little stress. You wake up shouting, "No!" But your voice is drowned out by a deafening rumble from the skies outside. The bedroom window is covered in water? It's pouring down from the clouds. You guess this must be rain, but you've never experienced it before. There's a bright flash from outside, then another crack and rumble. Thunder! It must be a thunderstorm. It's still the early hours of the morning. You've already almost forgotten your bad dream, but you're too unsettled to go back to sleep yet. The rain beats down on the roof of your quarters, joined now and then with great peals of thunder like the footsteps of an angry beast. We can hide under the covers, run outside and play, or go to our parents. We love our parents. Let's go to them. Yep, that increases our loyalty and lowers our stress. And here's a nice little perk from the trait we chose at the beginning, calm temperament. It looked like the rain would have, or the nightmare rather, would have given us 5 stress, and this heals 5 stress. But because we have calm temperament, we only got 3 stress from the dream. So we're at a net benefit of 2. Your dad is awake too, watching the rain from the large porthole in the kitchenette. He gives you a hug, and you gaze out together. This is good, he says quietly. It means we'll have plenty of water for the crops. Pure, healthy water, just like on Earth. Everything's going to be okay, my little potato. You hug your dad tight and hope he's all right. Hope he's right. Early wet. Or mid-wet. Anyone to talk to? No. Yep. Everyone seems like they're pretty uninterested in what I have to say. Empathy, persuasion, organizing. Is there anyone I can do an organizing stat challenge with? Toughness. I might as well read these. Hi, Solana. On the ship, adults are always saying, no running, Anemone, no running. But outside there's so much room. I can run for 5 minutes in one direction. Even more after the roboplows clear the land for farms. Alright, I know Tanga's reasoning. Cal? I forget what Cal is. Biology. Okay. I could work on my biology and get something from Cal. Cal is scratching a stick listlessly in the dirt, seemingly uninterested in your presence until you get right in his face. Oh, hey, Solana, he says, mustering up a hollow smile. Sorry, I don't really feel like playing today. Okay. I know I've been awful to you. What do you want? Leave me alone. Bravery? No, Dad is animals, and Mars is persuasion. We can keep working on biology. Maybe get something from Cal? I mean, we only have 14, so I don't think whatever we gain is going to be enough to give him something next month, but we can work up to it. This week in biology class, you're learning about predators and prey. Professor Hal brings up a picture of a hopeye on the holoprojector and asks, who can tell me what special thing hopeyes do when they see a predator? Tang's hand shoots up. They hop away very quickly. That's why we called it a hopeye. Hal nods. That's true, but not what I was getting at. Tang stammers and looks upset, like she can't believe she got something wrong. Hal scans the class again. Anyone else, Solana? That's debatable. We could get a card out of this. They fly away. You stammer after being put in the spot and say the first thing that comes to mind. That might work, Hal smiles, but hopeyes don't have wings. He gestures to the picture of one right in front of you on the holoprojector. You feel pretty dumb. They thump their feet to warn other hopeyes in the area. Then they hop away very quickly. It's a 5 value card. Learn from your mistakes. That's what we've learned here. Oh no! We lost friendship with Tang. You look over to see Tang smirking at you. You both got it wrong, but she still thinks she's better than you. Alright, how's our friendship with her doing? We have 12 friendship. That's not bad at all. And we can gain a little more with this. Extra card when drawn. Okay, so we have We have 6. I don't think we'll need the 6. Okay, so let's start here. Add 1 to this. And then, oh, we already beat the super goal. We can get 1 more, though. So these are brain cards, not social cards, so... Alright. We got 4 1s right in a row, so that's good. Yeah. Total 22 out of best score 23. Aw, man. Yep, we're very good at biology now. Still in the 18. And we earned some of our friendship with Tang back. Our reasoning is 5 now. Late wet. And again, no one really wants to talk to me. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling the rhythm we have right here. We could get our friendships with Tang, and I do want to put some energy into the organizing and earning money and all of that, and getting friendship with Mars. But our friendship with her is very, very good already from choosing her as our childhood best friend. We can, so I feel at this point it gives us greater returns to keep putting our effort into the life sciences, gaining friendship with Tang, earning the trait that will help us with Cal. I'm content doing that. Oh, we can register for engineering. I don't think I'm going to take engineering classes, but I'm glad we have the option to. Using Congruence's HoloNet scheduling system is almost a test on its own. You feel like a hacker navigating the confusing interface, but manage to add your name to the list of drop-in students. 1 engineering and 1 organizing. Nice. You are now eligible to join Tangent and some of the older students in engineering classes. Okay. Well, what would that get us? Engineering and 2 reasoning. Okay. Huh. See, I'm not that interested in engineering, but I like the idea of getting reasoning up. Because that's what'll help us with Tang. And at this point, I'm a little more interested in friendship with Tang than friendship with Cal, so let's at least try engineering. Professor Hal rubs his hands together as he waits for the class to settle down. He's in a great mood. This must be his favorite subject to teach. If biology and chemistry are the wet sciences, then engineering must be a dry one. But believe me, this class definitely won't be dry. He winks. It's weird. We'll also be learning math, physics, computing, robotics, architecture, and astronomy. Tangent raises her hand. Will we also learn about nuclear engineering, she asks. Professor Hal nods. Yes, at a beginner level, we'll have an overview of atomic theory and take a field trip to the engine rooms to learn how our ship's nuclear reactor works to power the colony. Real me is so bored by all of this. But Solana's into it, I'm sure. Alright. Oh, the pink candy. Can we try this? This is a straight. I keep forgetting the terminology. Nice. Is this as high as we can get? I would assume this is as high as we can get. Yes. Best score. Plus 3 engineering, 2 reasoning, and 13 stress. Nice. The days have been getting shorter, with only the yellow sun barely skimming the horizon. One morning, you wake in the darkness and have to check your holopalm to know what time it is. You see a holostream from Mars. Good morning to all my pals, if you can even call it morning. They've named it glow season because, like, everything is crazy glowing out there in the dark. I am staying the heck inside for the next month. What's the point in going out if you can't see anything? It's going to be a long, boring month. So I guess that's why this month is all one chunk. Let's agree with our best friend. Yeah, hella dull. You give Mars' stream a thumbs up and peek out the window. The wormhole looks huge out there, and everything is spooky and glowing. Nope, Rooney, that's way sketch. You'll be staying close to your quarters, thanks. After Mars' message is a notice from the council, warning everyone to stay safe inside. Tammy's dad and the other surveyors have been called back, and the gates closed for the month. There's a tension in the air, as if everyone is waiting for something. Hey, why am I outside? Glow. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty. Dangerous, I'm sure, but very pretty. Dis is staring off into the wilderness outside the gates. Feels different, he mumbles. Dunno how, just different. You ask him what he means, but he shakes his head and stuffs his hands in his pockets. I want to know what everyone feels about glow. Oh, I already heard your thing about eating mushrooms. Mom, what do you have to say? Solana, your mom stops you as you walk by. What are you doing out of our quarters? It isn't safe out here. But I'm going to school. She nods with grudging approval. Fair enough, she replies. Stay close to the stratosphere, got it? You don't know what's out there this time of year. As you walk away and are just out of earshot, you hear her mumble. Stars is beautiful, though. Okay, so we can still go to school. Can we do stuff like... We can play sports ball. Do we want to go to school or do we want to stay inside? Because our stress is getting kind of high. Should we study? I feel like something terrible is about to happen. That's gonna lift our stress way, way up. It's just a feeling I get. So resting is going to be a waste. So I might as well study. And I'll go back to life sciences. This week in biology class, you're studying sugarbugs. This native species looks like purple marshmallows about the size of your fist, all puffy and squishy and kind of cute. They don't move or do much, but if you tickle them, they exude an edible syrup from a hole at the top of their bodies. And now, says Professor Howell, you're going to dissect one. Refuse to do it on unethical grounds, writing an essay, or dissect that cute little sugar bug. I feel like my character would just dissect it. +5 loyalty and a card. You're given a, thankfully already deceased, sugar bug to work on. The moment your scalpel slides it open, a horrid smell assaults you, sweet like rotting fruit. Yuck! You see Tang trying not to gag too. Biology challenge, yes. Ooh, challenge. Story challenges have 3 rounds instead of 1. After every round, you'll keep the cards you didn't play and unlock an extra slot to play them in. Losing isn't always a bad thing in story challenges. Okay. So I can get 12. Our goal is 27 in any given round, or... Okay. Maybe instead of that, I want... No. I think this is the best I can get. Yeah. Previous round score subtracted from goal, so it is total. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good straight. Nice. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright. Alright. 0, 1, 2, 5. And 1. Ooh. -1 kudos, -1 stress, and +1 biology. Alright. Oh, we could have done better, but it's okay. And friendship with Tang. You carefully section your Sugarbug into 6 discrete organs. You take a photo with your holopalm and carefully fill in labels for all the parts. That's pretty good, Tang says, peeking at your work. These things are slipperier than I was expecting. Parts of mine are still moving. Great job, class. Now we're going to leave them overnight, says Professor Howell. The next morning, your class is in for a surprise. The Sugarbugs are alive again, and there are more of them. Your teacher explains that their DNA is so malleable that almost any part of the Sugarbug can turn into any other part if it needs to. The resulting Sugarbugs are smaller, but will eventually grow into full-size ones. Vertumnum biology is weird. Yay. How's our friendship with Tang doing? I feel like it's pretty good now. 17. Okay, we're friends with Tang as much as we are with Mars. Nice. It's daytime when the emergency sirens start up. Well, what passes for day. It's still nearly pitch black except for an eerie green twilight glow on the horizon. You look toward the gates. They're open. Wait. They shouldn't be open. Oh, is the monster coming? Did our deja vu, or whatever we want to call it, predict the monster? Oh god, we are as stressed as we can possibly be. You're too stressed out and need to take a month off. Can't do anything but relax. The alert blares out of every speaker in the colony. It's the same one you use for hull breaches and fires, and in space it meant you were supposed to go to the nearest emergency shaft and put on a spacesuit. On Vertumna, it means go to an assembly point and wait for instructions. The closest assembly point is the children's creche, but from the opposite direction, you hear shouting and loud popping noises. Gunfire. Is the colony under attack? We are not brave. We are 0 brave. Hide in the creche. Unchangeable? Oh, I guess that means, we have these cards. Sharing is caring that adds 1 to social cards to the right. This is a social card, but it's unchangeable, so we can't alter the value. But we have no choice. You find Dis in the creche and join him in hiding under the arts and crafts table. The lights are dim. You scared? He asks quietly. Of course I'm scared. Dis shrugs. I thought I would be, but I'm not. He says, I'm not scared of stuff like this. You can't help but glance at the holoprojector on the wall, the one that electrocuted your classmate Tammy earlier this year. The glowing bear looms over the room, and for a moment looks more like a monster than a toy. You grew up here. It feels weird to be hiding here like you're just little kids again. You hear more gunfire and yelling, but within half an hour they play the all-clear tone. Chief Surveyor Tonin comes in to let you know it's all safe now as the lights come back on. You glance at the hologram teddy bear again. Tonin was Tammy's dad. How can he be sure it's safe? How can he be sure anything is safe? You're relieved when your parents arrive with an ashen-faced Cal. They won't talk about what happened at Geoponics. After 2 weeks of darkness, with the blue sun barely skimming the horizon, It begins to move higher in the sky, and daytime returns. The council admits they don't know how the gates were opened or how the creatures got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile. Others were species nobody had seen before. It was like something had driven them to assault the colony. At least nobody was killed. This time. Alright. Childhood is fleeting. The game will end when you reach age 20, so you should focus on a few skills to improve and friends to spend time with. Use the skills and friends button at the top left of the screen to keep track of them. Good luck! Alright. Alright. I don't really know what this all means. I mean, we have 9 kudos currently. Plus 50 stress? Oh. Plus 50... 50 from the midpoint, I guess. 30 loyalty. These are all the cards we got. This is how much we gained. We gained a lot of biology, wow. I guess we're gonna be a biologist. We gained friendship with Tang, Mars, and Cal, and we lost friendship with Dis. Okay. And this is gonna be where we see our progression, I guess? Okay. Start age 11. Let's see, should I end it here? Should we start the next episode with age 11? For how short this was, I feel like it was eventful. I'm a little worried about Dis. I'm concerned about the fact that he was the one who came to us and said, "I'm not scared." We still don't know what he was doing off by himself. He might have caused the breach for a thrill. I don't know if I would expect any 10-year-old to be capable of doing that, let alone want to, but I have my suspicions about him at this point. Yeah, but next time we will start off with age 11, and until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.